welcome back to another video on the Football Zone and to a midweek preview, previewing Champions League, Conference League, Premier League and Championship playoff action. And let's get straight into it with Man City against Real Madrid, 1-1 after the first leg. And yeah, this is such a close one to call. I would say Man City are probably the best team here from what we saw at the Bernabeu, but at the same time, Real Madrid in the Champions League, you just cannot count them out. So yeah, it's a really hard one to call this one, but I think City are going to do it this year. They're going to go last year. I'm going to say it'll be close, but I'm going to say it'll be a 2-1 win. Moving on into AZ as they take on West Ham in the Conference League, this is another one that's kind of hard to predict. West Ham, I think, just edged it, of course, in the first leg and probably were the best side. But AZ at home, intimidating atmosphere, you just thought could make things difficult for them. But I think West Ham probably do have the quality to go through. But yeah, they'll have to defend and play well. So it's an interesting one to call. I'm going to say it'll be 1-1, which of course would be enough to take West Ham through. Moving on then to Newcastle as they take on Brighton at the stadium. At St James's Park, Newcastle, their top four hopes looking good. Brighton, it's always kind of hard to tell where they are exactly because of how many games in hand they've got. But, at the same time, you feel like they will be in and amongst Europe, definitely. Hopefully for their sake, the Europa League. But yeah, I think Newcastle here at home, I think they will have too much Brighton closing on the Champions League even more. Moving on into the second leg of the Championship playoffs, Sunderland coming into this one with the advantage over Luton. It's going to be interesting to see how this one pans out, I do have to say. Because obviously Luton at home, I don't know, I think if they find their top gear, they may have a bit too much for Sunderland, but if Sunderland play as well as they did on Saturday, then it will be a tough ask for them, there's no doubt about that. But yeah, I think I can see Luton winning 1-0 on the night, taking it to penalties. I'm going to say the home side will win. Moving on into Borough as they take on Coventry at the Riverside, and obviously a 0-0 coming into this one. I think Middlesbrough probably drawing away from home will be the happy with the two sides coming into this one. But Coventry have nothing to lose. We know the quality they've got in the team. We know the manager they've got. So yeah, it's still a very close call, I think. Middlesbrough being in best of form, Coventry being in best of form, which could suit them. But I think Borough at home, I'm going to back them to just about edge it, 2-1. But anyway, guys, that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and watch for daily football news and subscribe to my channel. It's greatly appreciated. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.